Hello, Shay here. How are you guys? Today is, one of my favorite videos that I love to film every week. It's our weekly Whip and Chat. WIP, W-I-P, stands for Work in Progress. And so y'all get out, whatever you're working on, and let me keep you company for about an hour. And let's just have some fun and catch up. So this is week number 2 for Jingle Drills. So if you're not familiar with what Jingle Drills is, it's a diamond painting community event that I'm co-hosting. Our host is Lindsay with Emeralds and Fairy Lights. And it started November 29th and it goes through December 25th. So I'm going to be talking about our sponsors. I've got several new things here that I'm using that have been sent to me that I've unboxed. And we'd love to have you guys. It's only week 2, so join us, come on along with us. And I haven't gotten very far in mine, so y'all could start today and be probably as far as me where I'm going to end up. I haven't even finished one row yet, so we'll cover that in a second. It's just been slow going. December's a busy month, and it's just there's a lot going on, of course. But it's not about how fast you go. To me, it's just about enjoying the process and enjoying the craft. So go ahead and get some some coffee, water, tea. Just grab a drink, and like I said, we'll go for about an hour. I've got coffee. It's Wednesday morning for me / Thursday for y'all. I've got that. I have a Keurig, and I got the little K-Cups, the Starbucks holiday blend. It's so good. It's like hints of cinnamon, and then I put in caramel creamer. So it's delish. Let me take a little sip. It's really good. All right, so we'll talk more about Jingle Drills in just a second. I just wanted to kind of, introduce y'all, just to let you know this is week number 2. Like I said, there will be giveaways, so we'll talk about that in a second. So first of all, before we start talking about everything I'm using, I just wanted to reintroduce myself real quick. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are new and for those of you to come back, I'm so glad you're back. Love you guys. I have some new subscribers, and I think it's because of Jingle Drills. Maybe some folks that have come over from Lindsay's channel or just some new folks. So my name is Shay, and I live in Dallas, Texas, and I'm 47 years old. I have 3 kids, 16, 15, and 9. So the 2 older ones are boys, and then my youngest is a girl. I have 2 Boston Terrier puppies. They're really sweet. And well, they're not puppies, but they're my puppies. They're 3 and 5. And I'm a stay-at-home mom. I am married. And I just kind of do this while the kids are at school. And I love every single second of it. And I've met so many awesome people. So this community has just done so much for me. And I hope I can give back, in the same way. So that's why I do this, do what I do. So, all right, that's a little bit about me. So y'all go ahead and tell me down in the comments if you're new, and just tell me where you're from and what you're up to. And everybody else, tell me how you're doing. I'd love to catch up with you guys and let you know how everyone's doing. And, tell me what you're working on. My whip today is going to be a diamond painting. Diamond painting is essentially all that I do at this point. I have some cross stitches, but it hasn't really got me yet. I haven't really tried it yet. I've got some, but I haven't started. So for right now, diamond painting is still the addiction, and it's real, y'all. It's real. I can't stop doing it. So, and I just want to keep doing it. So I'm going to do what I love, and this is what I enjoy doing. So let's go ahead and talk about all the cool things I'm using. So check out this beauty right here. This is from one of our sponsors, and I just unboxed it recently. This is a Cooper Coast Creations pen. Now, Jennifer Rushton is the owner, and she's on Etsy, and I'll have all the sponsors, listed down below, but she gave me this Christmas pen, and is it not fantastic? This is my 3rd pen that I've received from them. One of them, the first one I bought was for a giveaway, second one I kept, and then now I have a 3rd one. I love this pen. Look at these colors, you guys. She does beautiful work, and the shape of it feels it's great. It's a great pen. And again, for everything Jingle Drills, I'll have all the information listed down below if you're interested in the event. Lindsay and I did an announcement video, so both of those announcement videos will be linked below. All the sponsors will be linked. And if you have any other questions, just let me know. But for the pen, I do use micro glue dots in the single placer. And then I have blue wax in my multi-placer, and this is an 8-placer. This painting's pretty confetti heavy, so I haven't been really using my 8-placer all that much. It's been a lot of single placing. Okay, so our next sponsor is, we tried to cover all the different accessories for sponsors. So we have a pen sponsor, and then we also have a tray sponsor. This is a Bella Art Day Nicole tray. And she was so sweet. She put hashtag jingle drills, which, by the way, that is our Instagram hashtag. So if you want to join, hop on there. So she has sponsored our event with this beautiful green tray. Now, this is one of the divider trays, but I'm one of those folks that only works with one color at a time. I don't use multiple colors and multiple trays. So I'm just using it as one large tray, but it does have the spout and it's got a stopper. And so far, so good. I just got it yesterday and I unboxed it and I used it a little bit last night and a little bit this morning, and it's been great. So love her trays. So go check her out. And she also is sponsoring this video today because the giveaway will have something to do with them. And we'll talk about that in just a second. So that's the tray. And then we've got Coverminder sponsors. This Coverminder right here, y'all, look at this beautiful Coverminder. This is from Siobhan. Siobhan Coverminders. Coverminders by Siobhan is actually her shop name. She's on Etsy, and she has given us, I unboxed them just the other day, about 7 gorgeous Coverminders. And I'm going to keep one, just one, and then I'm going to give the rest away. I'm going to put them in all the packages of all the giveaways every week, and possibly even during live streams. So be sure and check out Whip and Chats and live streams. But yes, so this has got a magnet on the back. So this is one of her Coverminders. And then another one, check this out, you guys. It's typically normally like a red truck, but what I love about this is it's a little red car with a big ass tree on top, which makes it just so cute. I'm obsessed with the red trucks right now with the trees in the back or on top. I love them. So I just kind of using this for now. And then, oh, I forgot to mention, Jennifer with Cooper Coast Creations for the pen, she always includes a free Coverminder. Look at this ugly Christmas sweater. I have a thing for ugly Christmas sweaters. I think they're awesome. And this is just adorable. It's got the little village, the snowman. It's got a magnet on the back. So yes, so I've got that right here. I technically don't need Coverminders, but I like them just for fun. I don't really, as you can tell, I do use release papers. These release papers come from Amazon, from Star Ore, and I just kind of lay them out and I kind of peel this back, the clear sheet, and just put them down as I go row by row, because I like just working one square at a time. What else? I am using Elizabeth Ward storage containers. Now there are 62 colors, so I had to grab 2. So I've got 2 of these, okay? And while I've got these up, let me show you what my diamond painting looks like. My diamond painting is from Craftibly, and here is what the image looks like. It's called Christmas Magic, and it's a 24 by 24 inches round. Yes. And all that gold dust that you see him blowing right here is all like rhinestones and ABs. It's gorgeous. It's just really confetti heavy down at the bottom where all the toys are. So I'm trying to work at it, chipping at it a little at a time. And I am using, oh, I need to mention them. That's why I pulled this up. Another sponsor that we have is diamondpaintingdrills.com. I love them. I've been using them for a long time. I ordered some of those. I've ordered a box of rounds and a box of squares, and it's got a great selection of ABs. So what I do is, this is a round painting, so I grabbed my round painting, looked at the legend as I was kitting up, and I just pulled all the numbers that I had. And there's quite a bit, y'all, of what they have in there. This is all the numbers that this painting calls for. And then I can decide, where I want to enhance the painting if I want to. I will tell you, one thing why this is going slow is because I did put one of them down, one of the colors down. I didn't like the way it looked, so I had to pick them all off. But that's okay. It's still sticky. You can do that. So it's fun just to play around. I just recently started enhancing a lot more. I mean, this comes with lots of ABs already in rhinestones, but I thought since I have these, I want to use them. So I'm just kind of playing around with these. Speaking of Craftibly, which is why I said my painting is, Craftibly is our grand prize sponsor. They are sponsoring this Jingle Drills event, and they're donating a $75 gift card for the grand prize, which is unbelievable. So awesome gift. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Like I said, I'll have them all listed below. Please go check them out and give them some love. They've been so generous in donating all these things, and I just want to, give back to them as well, because they're great shops. In addition to what I'm using, I also have a friend that has an Etsy shop, so I'm using one of her Coverminders. This is from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe, and this is from Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter. And this is a Coverminder, like I said. It's a snap, so you've got the base, and these are interchangeable. These are snap. This is a scented snap. And there's a little felt pad inside, and it's got scents on it. This is coffee. I will be unboxing more of her stuff. I've got it right now. I just need to film the video. And I've got Tipsy Eggnog and Sweater Weather coming. So yes, I can't wait to check those out. But I thought this is really pretty. It's got the snowflake. It's very holiday themed. So I wanted to use this for my painting. And then I'm also using for my trash. I just bought this at Michael's and I just added a magnet to the back. So to the bottom, I just made it. But that's all the trash so far, you guys. What, 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, and one of them is an AB drill from diamondpaintingdrills.com. It's a square. It got snuck in there with the round, so that's not really even trash. So yes, very, very minimal trash for this whole entire row so far. So it's been just awesome. So thank you again to all of our sponsors. And to Lindsay for, letting me co-host with, this event with her. I have to tell you guys, we have, an Instagram, hashtag. It's been so fun to see all the paintings on there. You guys are doing a great job. Keep posting your progress pics. I love the folks that post a pic and they add like a little, note that says day 5, day 6, day 7. And they're just so good about updating. And every night before I go to bed, I grab my iPad, I get in bed, and I just scroll through and look at all the awesome paintings. I love doing that every night and just seeing what everybody's working on, and their progress is just, some people are really, really fast. It's amazing. And some people are working on some big ones, really, really big ones. So, yeah, so jingle drills. Let me see. I wrote some notes down. I just want to make sure I'm covering everything. Okay. Quick disclaimer before we really get started and before I start diamond painting. We are having construction done in our house right now, upstairs. So if you hear any pounding, drilling, that's what's going on. But it's for a good cause. We are having a craft room built. Finally, you guys, I've been talking about this craft room for 9 months, I think now. So it's finally coming to fruition. It's coming. It's actually happening. They sheetrocked yesterday, and now they're doing the texture, and it's coming. So my Patreons, I need to film another video this week of an update. I like to put my Patreon videos out on Friday so they can see an update of the construction. Small plug, if you are interested, I do have a Patreon. It's going to be linked down in the description. And what a Patreon account is, it's just basically if you want to see behind the scenes, get to know me a little bit more. It's a little more personal, up close and personal, if you will. It's kind of a tighter group, but we do monthly live streams. And like I said, I post a lot more videos and just some things that I just don't want to put out into the universe, just put it out to a smaller group. So if you're interested in joining, would love to have you. It does charge at the beginning of the month. So now would be a really good time to join if you are interested. And there are different tiers at different levels. And if you don't want to do a monthly, because it is a monthly subscription, if you don't want to commit to that and you still want to help out the channel, there is Buy Me a Coffee. And that's just a one-time, like a tip jar almost. If you enjoy my content and you want to help out the channel, then then I also have that, and that link is down below. So thank y'all. And again, not one of these things, none of these things. I don't even know if that's correct English. Not one of those things is mandatory, expected. If the fact that y'all are just watching my videos, excuse me, just watching, liking, giving me a thumbs up, commenting. That's all I could ever ask for, and that's all I need. But the other stuff is really, really helpful too for the channel, because all the money that comes in from YouTube, Buy Me a Coffee, or from Patreon goes back into the channel, and it provides, I can buy things to show you guys, and, just the time and effort that it takes to get all these things going. It's really, really appreciated and really, really helpful. So, all right, let's get to diamond painting. Okay. All right, you guys. So I am on the very bottom row. This is the last square, okay? Oh, I forgot to point out, I also have some washi tape down here. I don't section off my diamond painting with washi tape. I like to use release papers, but there's a little bit of sticky that goes over the edge, and it's kind of fun just to decorate. So this is simply gilded washi tape. It's got little, Christmas lights. So I've got this around the border just for funsies. I think it's really, really pretty. It's got some pretty gold, rope. So I'm using that. Okay. Did I cover everything? Ooh, one more thing, you guys, but we can start painting. because I don't want it to go too long. Last week I went over an hour. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't have a whip and chat the week before because we'd gone to Disney on vacation. And so I had just so much to tell you guys. But one more thing I want to talk about. In this video, I will be announcing the winner. I'm going to give it, it's going to be at the end of the video because it's only still Wednesday for me. And I want to give everybody a full week from last week's video to put in the word that I asked for from that whip and chat. So it will be at the very end. I'm going to, put this video out late tonight so that way I can make sure and capture everybody that put the secret word in. And then I will be sending out that prize. It was a snowman themed package. Okay. Showed y'all a bunch of different snowman theme. And I'm also going to include some of Siobhan's Coverminders. So, and there'll be some other little goodies in there too. So look out for that. Now that was for US only. Okay. And then be sure and check out Lindsay's whip and chats because what we're doing is mine was for US on Thursday and then her whip and chats are on Friday and hers was international and US. She was doing a gift card. So this week 2 for me, I'm doing international and US and it will be a gift card. Okay. So that's why when I saw the tray, I was like, she's especially one of our awesome sponsors today. So week 2, and during sometime in this video, I will be asking you to put in a secret word and then you'll have a week. Okay. And I'll do a random, I'll just put that name in, whatever the word is, and I'll do a random giveaway winner, whoever mentions that word. Now I will put the word somewhere in here. So you've got to watch the whole thing. And then I'll announce the winner next week. And the winner will get from week 2 from this video, they will get a Bella Art Day Nicole gift card, which is awesome for international too, because we don't have to ship anything, right? So yes, thank you Bella Art Day Nicole so much for donating a gift card for our international folks and US. So everybody can join. So yeah, and then tomorrow, like I said, Lindsay's Whip and Chats goes out on Friday. Listen to hers and she will be doing US, okay? All right, you guys, let's get started. I got notes and I think I've got everything listed. Be sure and subscribe to Lindsay. I forgot to mention that if you haven't already. Friday Whip and Chats, and we both have live streams. I have a live stream on every Sunday from 4 to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Lindsay has her live streams on Wednesday nights. So there's also some giveaways during those things as well. So y'all stay tuned and kind of try to keep track of the videos and all the good things. Okay, we're going to be working on some 310. Very exciting stuff. Y'all, I have to say, I'm kind of ready to get this bottom, because it's been dark. It is darker colors down here, and it's like kind of a shadow, like, the bag of toys at the bottom of his sack. They're kind of coming out a little bit. And so I'm really anxious to get up to the dust, the magic Christmas dust, and see what that's going to look like, because there's some beautiful ABs and rhinestones. If I did unbox this I just put brand new glue dots in my new pen that I got from Cooper Coast. So it may want to take them, but it doesn't. I want to keep, no, we want them. You cannot have them. And I even dirtied it up on my pants, which is good to do, but I just loaded it. And I'm like, this is probably going to backfire on me, but I'm going to try it. I just need to be gentle. I'm a hard presser. And so when I press hard, it wants to come back up with the pen. But yeah, this is brand new wax. But yes, I will be happy to be finished with this first row and see what the second row brings. I can see from right here, it's got some brighter colors. It's not as dark. There's a lot of, like you can see, there's a lot of browns and blacks and a lot of darker colors. Down here, there's a teddy bear over here that's brown. And yeah, so it looks like some toys right here. So once I get this, and there's some color blocking in here, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I'm ready to move on. So hopefully I can finish this square today and then, keep moving on up. Moving on up. Y'all remember that show? I love the Jeffersons. Oh, I used to watch that all the time. That show was amazing. Okay, so let's talk about some things. I like to do talk shop first. I like to talk about, diamond painting stuff. And then we'll talk about what's been going on in my world here at the house. So let's see. What did y'all think about Diamond Art Club's Harry Potter releases? I wanted to ask everybody's opinions about that. I know so many people were just geeking out over that and were just so excited. And I felt that excitement, even though I'm not a Harry Potter fan, because I I've seen maybe a movie or two, if that, and maybe not a whole movie. So I don't know a whole lot about Harry Potter, but I know that there's some diehard fans. So, and I saw the images and they looked really good. I think they did a good job rendering them from what I saw from the unboxings. So, yeah, and I don't know, I'm sure they're sold out, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, I mean, I know that was exciting for those Harry Potter fans out there. So if you're one and you got one, congratulations. That's awesome, you guys. For Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I only got one painting. So, and I'm not sure when that's going to come in. You know, it said it would be a while, and I don't need it right away, obviously. You know, I'm good. But, yeah, so I'm excited to get that one. I got Cauldron of Mare, or Mer, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's M-E-R. But it's a mermaid. It's a witch mermaid, and she's sitting in a cauldron, and she's sitting in there and her tail's like hanging out. And for those of you that are new and don't know a whole lot about me yet and haven't been following me, I love mermaids. Period. I can't get enough of them. And most of I have a large diamond painting stash of mermaids. So speaking of mermaids, let me just do a quick little plug for an event that I've got coming up in March. I'm going to be hosting an event with Randy, who's also, you can call me Butter here on YouTube. She'll be my co-host, and we are hosting an event in March called Mermaids and Magic in March. So if you have any mermaid paintings, anything fantasy is where the magic comes in, dragons, I mean, anything. We wanted to kind of leave it open to, you know, a lot of folks, not just mermaids. But y'all, I don't even know what mermaid I'm going to do. I'm going to have my Patreons, I think, help me decide. But yes, so keep that, you know, put that on your calendar if you're interested in that. We'd love to have you guys. We're going to have, like, again, fun prizes, great sponsors. It's going to be, you know, it'll be my first event to be hosting. I've co-hosted a few events, and then it's Randy's first event to do. So, yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed that it all goes well. So, it should. It'll be fine. Y'all are sweet, and everybody, you know, everybody knows. We're not going to have a ton of rules. We're both pretty laid back. So, all right. Let's see. I think that's all diamond painting related stuff that I can think of. I've got some other stuff to talk about, but it's kind of what happened during my week personally, and we'll get into that in a sec, and that it is diamond painting related. But all right, so let's see. Last time we talked, it was last Wednesday for me, Thursday for y'all. So let's start with Friday. Friday was very fun. I had lunch with some diamond painters. I got to Sylvia, who is Scrapping with Sylvia here on YouTube, and I will link her channel down below if y'all are interested, and go check her. She's super sweet. Go check her out. I had lunch. She planned a lunch for us all to get together. So I met her at the Craftibly retreat, and my mother-in-law was there as well, and her and my mother-in-law hit it off, and they've become friends. And then so it was my mother-in-law, it was Randy, call me Butter, and then myself. And we went to a place called Grimaldi's, an Italian restaurant. It was so good, you guys. The pizza was awesome. And yeah, we just sat for a couple of hours and just, oops, I need to put some washi tape on that. Yeah, we just hung out and chatted it up and had an awesome time. And then, so Randy was doing a D-stash, and I bought a couple of paintings from her D-stash sale that she was doing. I got The Good Witch, because I do love The Wizard of Oz, and that's the witch from The Wizard of Oz is what I think it is. It's a Hannah Lynn. Came out quite a bit ago. So these are like older paintings, but they're classics, right? So I got The Good Witch, and then another one I had been eyeballing for the longest time. Like, I'd put it in my cart so many times, I couldn't even tell you, and then I'd pull it out, and then I wouldn't do it, is The Nutcracker by Hannah Lynn. So I got The Good Witch and Nutcracker. So I got to add those to my stash. So Randy brought those paintings with her to lunch, and I was able to grab those from her. And Sylvia bought a couple. So yeah, it was great. Randy was able to, you know, get rid of some of her paintings. And I think she has sold most of what she was trying to sell, which is awesome news. My stash isn't very big, so I definitely wouldn't be doing a D-stash anytime soon, but maybe one day. I don't know. I've actually never counted all my diamond paintings. I should do a stash video, but it wouldn't be, I don't know if it'd be lame. I think the stash videos that have like 100 or something are like the really cool ones. Mine would be like, oh, here's my 30 diamond paintings. I'm guessing, but I don't have a whole lot. I say that, but I probably have more than what I think, right? Maybe we don't want to admit what we really have. Maybe I'm in denial. but we'll see. Maybe I'll do that one day. That'd be fun to do. I would enjoy, it would be good just to get everything out and just see what I have and do an inventory of it and kind of just take stock of, you know, what's going on here. All right. So, and I'll see, actually that would help my mermaid event too, because then I can see what mermaids I have, because I don't even know which ones I have. You know what I need to be using, you guys? That reminds me. We talked about this at lunch too. There's an app called Gemflow. It's Gemflow. And I know several people are using it. And it's a great way to load in your paintings and keep track of what you have and what you've completed. And I downloaded the app, but I never I never took a step further to like actually use it. So yeah, I think that's one of my goals for next year is to try to use that Gemflow app and to really be more organized. I know I've seen, like I said, when I have lunch with, you know, friends at Diamond Paint and they show me their app and I can just see all their paintings on their phone. It's so fun. Plus, it's got to be a great way to just keep track of things, you know? Like I said, I have no idea how many paintings I had, but if I use that app, it might help. So yeah, if y'all haven't checked that out yet, that's, check that out. All right. So yeah, that was, that was Friday. So all was good, right? Had a great lunch. Now my mother-in-law, we drove together. She came to the house and I drove her and I up to lunch. And so on the way home from lunch, I got a call. And I didn't even hear my phone ring. I just noticed, I know what it was. I noticed I had a voicemail. And it had came in about, the call was like 7 minutes. Excuse me, y'all. Get a drink of water. Okay, the call had come in about 7 minutes before that. And I don't know why my phone didn't ring. But so I went ahead and listened to the voicemail in the car with my mother-in-law. And I put it on speaker because I could tell it was from the school. One of the kids' schools. And I was like, uh-oh, it's from their school district. Something's going on. Is somebody sick? You know, you always worry about it's the nurse. And so I get a call and so I listened to the voicemail and it was from Ryan, my 16-year-old, from his art teacher. Arts, you guys, okay? Telling me that he was in class, okay, at first for a little bit, but then he disappeared for a while. And I guess he said he was going to the bathroom, but he was gone for like over an hour. And, you know, his backpack was in the class. And then, of course, when the class was over, he came to get his backpack and she had talked to him and she asked him where he was. And he said, I was out in the hall working on a project. And she said, well, can I see the project we're working on? Right, y'all? You know where this is going. He got busted. He didn't have anything to show her. He lied to her. And so, yeah. And she's telling me this all in the voicemail. I'm so hot and I'm embarrassed. My mother-in-law's listening to this, you know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, but we're very open. She knows everything that's going on. We're close, but still, I was like, are you kidding me? I've never gotten one of these kind of calls before. And, so she's like, yeah, I asked him where he was. He said he was working on a project. I asked him to see the project. He said he couldn't give it to me. And he said, I'm actually lying. I was hanging out with friends. So, yeah. And I was like, okay. So, and in her voicemail, she said, by the way, the assistant principal will be, calling him down on Monday because he is out today on Friday. He wasn't in the office and he will be, talking to him on Monday and letting him know what the consequences are. It's like, oh my gosh. So I was so mad, you guys, because on Monday of last week, he had, I got a attendance call, just a recorded call on Monday night saying that he had missed that period and he was not there. And I asked him about it and he was like, oh, I was in the bathroom and when she took attendance. And we're like, what? Don't go to the bathroom. That always seems to be the excuse, right? So here we are, you know, Friday, getting a call from this same class, from this teacher. So that's twice in 1 week that he was messing around during this class. I was so mad when we got home. We got home, and of course my mother-in-law is with me, right? And I'm like, and so we pull up and I see he's home. Ryan's home. And I'm like, oh boy. But it wasn't the right time because my husband was working. He was on a conference call. I had to go pick up Lou from school, right? Oh no, y'all, my tray is stuck. Oh, that's not good. Oh, slowly peel it off. Why did I do that? That's not good. Okay, it's still sticky. We're good. Have y'all ever done that before? Yeah, I need to keep it on the drills. Keep it over here. I could put a release paper down, but I don't want to. So yeah, he was home. He was upstairs in his room. He was just home for lunch for about 30 minutes. And I wanted to talk to him so bad, but I was so mad still. And I'm like, okay, my mother-in-law's here. I can't ignore her. You know, my husband's on a call, so I can't really talk to him about it yet. And I needed to go pick up Lou, and I only had about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to talk to my husband. He came in here. He knocked on the door, and I was like, because I'm in our bedroom, he needed to take a shower. So I was like, okay, I better let him. Plus, I know I've had a couple things be loose while I've been filming. So I just stuck. That's another great thing about washi tape, you guys. I just grabbed a roll of that Simply Gilded washi tape that I have, and it's kind of a thinner roll. And I just wrapped the multi-placer a couple of times and stuck it right in there. And then this was a little loose too. So I just wrapped a little bit of washi tape. Just pulled it out and wrapped it a little bit. And so now I'm all good to go. So that was good. But one other thing I noticed that I forgot to mention to y'all when I was talking about the Coverminders, this black desk cover that I have right here is magnetic. I got it from IKEA and I love it because I always just put my paintings on it and then it holds all my Coverminders, just stick to it. And I don't have to put a magnet underneath the painting and deal with all that. So yeah, it's just kind of, and I kind of pin the corners of my painting down so nothing moves. So yeah, this IKEA, I'll have it down in the description if y'all are interested, but I really do like it. Now this has got the little flap, so I've got my painting kind of underneath this one section, but the rest is just all flat. Okay, so back to my story. So, all right, we were talking about Ryan, y'all. Oh my gosh, he's such a bad boy. Put my iPad away. So yeah, I had to go pick up Lou in a few minutes, and so it just wasn't the right time to discuss the phone call. So I waited till, you know, I got back. So I said goodbye to my mother-in-law. I picked up Lou. Lou went to go play with her friends. My husband was off the phone. Ryan was back at school. And I was like, okay. So I talked to my husband. He's like, what? So we came up with the plan saying he's grounded this weekend. No computer, nothing. So everything got taken away. So yeah, he was grounded this past weekend. And we really talked about a lot of things that need to change. So yes, it was a good meeting. Good family meeting. So yeah, so he was not happy this weekend. He was pretty much just, he couldn't hang out with friends. I mean, he was just, you know, basically stuck in his room or doing chores. So that was Friday. And then Saturday, I got to go to Craftibly, you guys. Michael over there reached out to me earlier in the week and said that they had gotten all the Christmas pre-orders and all the other ones, all their new paintings in, and they needed some help. And was I available? And I'm like, yep, got you. So I headed over there. I got there about 10 o'clock Saturday morning and then stayed till about 5:30 or so, 5:36. So it was a full day. I was a little tired, but I tell you what, it's worth every minute. I love helping them out. They are so fun to work with. And what I basically did was the first part of the day, there was some paintings that didn't have the paperwork in them. So Amy and I were both working on some kits and just, you know, taking out the toolkit, setting it aside, and then getting the paperwork for the painting, you know, the logbook sticker, the welcome letter, and the stickers that you need for your storage containers, the labels, and then just wrapping that around the painting with the rubber band and then putting everything back. So we did that. I did that for about an hour or two at first, and then after that we were done. And then and then I picked orders. And so basically they would just print off invoices of everyone's orders, and I would just walk around and pick out people's orders. Yeah. So, and then they're so sweet. They always buy lunch for me, and we had Panera, and that was really good. And I got like a coffee with it, but we just hung out all day. And I'll tell you what, y'all, they're awesome over there. We've got, you know, Michael and Amy, of course, and then there's also Lynn and Rachel, and Adrian wasn't there this time. So he wasn't there. I didn't get a chance to see him. But yeah, I just kind of ran around and grabbed orders and helped where I could. And hopefully I, you know, we packaged up quite a few. We had a good little assembly line going of, you know, Amy and Rachel were doing the shipping, you know, actually doing the shipping labels and everything. And then Lynn and I were running around and getting the orders ready and putting them in a box for them and handing them the invoice, and they were actually, you know, printing out the shipping labels. So we had a little system going, and there was quite a few done by the end of the day. By the time I left, they were still there working when I left. So I hope they didn't stay too late. So that was Saturday. And while I was gone, because Ryan was grounded, my husband had him do some chores, which was great. So he had like done the dishes. So I came home and all the dishes were done and it was awesome. All right, I'm back again. So before I started this video, I asked my husband, I'm like, do you need to do anything before I begin filming? He's like, nope, I'm just gonna go work. I'm like, okay. Y'all, he's been in here 3 times. And so I have to keep pausing the video and letting him do what he needs to do. And then he comes and talks to me and tells me something and then he leaves. So hopefully this is the last time, because you know what it almost feels like? Remember, for those of you that have kids, like when your kids were little and you're trying to visit with someone and the kids keep interrupting you or you keep having to get onto them for something and you end up having these little like chopped up like, you know, conversations with these other moms. That's what it feels like. Okay, got a little coffee. Ooh, my coffee's getting cold, y'all. I need to heat it back up. All right, so Craftibly, I think that's where I was. I didn't go back and watch where I ended, but okay. So have y'all seen, speaking of Craftibly, have you seen all the teasers on Instagram? Yeah. When I was there, they showed me some stuff. Now, I can't say what it is, obviously, but I can tell you, y'all, wait till, I mean, the ones that they've been putting on Instagram are amazing. It's just going to keep coming. They've got some amazing things planned. And I am so here for it. I mean, they're on their A game, y'all. I'll tell you what. Just keep an eye out on Craftibly. Keep some money in the savings because you're going to need it. Pull it out when they start selling those things, because there are some gorgeous paintings coming. I'm loving all the ones they put on Instagram too. All the teasers. I mean, they're so good. And they were so sweet. They asked me my opinion on some of them, and it was fun to feel like, you know, or you get to, you know, have maybe some part in, you know, what they choose and what they end up, you know, using and picking. So it was fun. Really good day with them. So I needed the day to get away. Felt great. And when I got home, like I said, Ryan had, I think that's where it ended off, because he was grounded. My husband had him do the dishes. And then Nate had set the table because I brought home dinner. I stopped and got barbecue at a place called Rudy's. They have really good barbecue and really good cream corn. So I stopped and got that on the way home. So Lou had the table set. Nate took out the trash. So my husband was really sweet. I didn't come home to like a disaster, because sometimes that happens, you know, after mom's been gone all day, you come home and the house is just a wreck. But no, it was nice. So good. It was a good Saturday to go and hang out with them. And then y'all hear that pop? That's one thing I like about the micro glue dots. Look at this, listen. Oh yeah, that pop. Hopefully that's not bothering y'all, but I like it. I like the pop. All right, so Saturday. Okay, so Sunday, again, since Ryan was grounded, I had to go to the grocery store Sunday morning, so I asked him to come with me, you know, so he could get out of the house. And yeah, so he drove me. He drove me to the store, and him and I went shopping together. And I cannot remember the last time that him and I went grocery shopping together. You know, I typically do that stuff during the day when the kids are at school. And sometimes Lou will come with me to run errands on the weekends, but the boys rarely come with me. Nate sometimes will come with me. But Ryan's either with friends or, you know, doing some gaming in his room or doing something else, not home. But we had a really good time. He was very, very helpful. You know, he pushed the cart for me, which I'm not used to having anybody do that, and then helped me unload the groceries when we got home. So, and helped me pick out some stuff that he liked, that he wanted, some snacks that he had wanted. So it was good. It was some good quality time that we got to spend at the store. So we did that Sunday, and then I had my live stream on Sunday. Lots of fun there, always is. So thank you to everybody that joined me. And for those of you that haven't seen it yet, go watch it on the replay. It's still up there. It's out on YouTube, so you can go watch the replay. And now that it's all processed and up, you can also follow the chat if you want to. You can rewatch it with the chat on there, so you can kind of follow along what was going on. But very, very fun. I got to, when I was at Craftibly, they gave me, oh, it's another thing I forgot to mention when I was there. They gave me a trunk load of paintings because I need to do, I've been doing product videos for their website. So if you go and look at, I'm trying to get all the paintings done, but it's taking me a little bit of time. But a lot of their paintings have, there's like a little arrow, like a little link or a little box you can click onto that shows like a video. And it's just a short, 2 or 3 minute. I try to make it as short as I can. Just a little quick unboxing. We thought it would help if someone could actually see the paintings unboxed and, give them a better idea of what it's going to look like. So yeah, I'm doing that for them. And there were several that need to be done. So I thought I was in good shape with them, but there were several that needed it. So they gave me some of those to do. And then they also said some of them could be giveaways. So I was like, thank you. And so it's, jingle drills. And so for my live stream on Saturday, I gave away 3 of their Christmas Craftibly paintings. So that was, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm hitting I just noticed I'm hitting it with, I'm hitting the tripod with my glasses. Sometimes I have to lean in really, really close because I'm blind. I don't use a light pad, but I do use an overhead light. And because I'm filming, I kind of have the light, off to the side. And I think I'm really getting in too close and bumping y'all with my glasses. I did not wear a hat because a lot of times when I wear a hat, I end up hitting it with my hat. I actually got ready today and put makeup on and did my hair and well, no, I was gonna say I put clothes on, but I still have like workout. I'm gonna wear them all day, but I put, they're not workout pants. They're more like yoga pants, if you will. They're baggy. I don't know if that makes sense. Y'all, it just took everything I had. Yes, it did. Let me show y'all. It just took all my glue dots. It's like looks like a big booger. Yeah, big booger just on there. It just took out my whole, took it all out. Oh, I wonder if I can just shove it back in there. Y'all, I'm having some struggles here, but hey, you know what? It's real struggles. You got to see it. You know what? While we're here, let me just load up more glue dots. First, I've got to get this one off of the drill. Come on. Yeah, like I said, I'm a hard presser, and I should have loaded this pin yesterday, but I just got it. And here, I wanted to use it for this video. I'm just going to use my tweezers and just put that ball back in there and see if that works. It should. I don't think I need to put new ones in there. Okay, so sorry about all the interruptions and distractions. And all right, sorry, y'all probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of pushing it back in there with my tweezers and using my fingernail to shove it back in. All right, so where were we? All right, so that was Craftibly Saturday. And then Sunday, like I said, went to the store, did the live stream. Oh my gosh, y'all. If y'all weren't there, but if you were there, you'll know what I'm talking about. I about died. So here we were just going along, probably about like 30, 40 minutes in. So about halfway through the live stream, and someone pops in. And I got really nervous, tried to act calm, cool, and collected like it was no big deal. Rachel Ray, the Rachel Ray, came into my live stream. I could not believe it, y'all. I was major fangirling. I was like, oh my gosh. I tried to act normal and tried not to be nervous, but I was. Inside, I was like, oh my God. Y'all, I love her. She's the very first YouTuber I ever started following. I learned so much from her. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this for real? Yes, y'all. So could not believe that. So sweet of her to join little old me, Yeah, and she's in Ireland. So I figured with the time difference, it probably was about 10:30 at night for her. So it's kind of late, not super, super late, but maybe she was just watching me before she went to bed. But thank you, Rachel. I know you're probably not watching this, but if you are, thanks for popping in. I really thank you to everybody that pops in, but especially for her, I was like, oh my gosh, she's huge, huge. So anyways, that was I was having a moment where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. So I hope I watched it back a little bit during that part, and I was like, okay, I seem like I was acting pretty normal. So hopefully I was covering up my excitement. All right. What else happened? Monday. So as I talked about in the beginning, the disclaimer for the construction, the craft room, you guys, the craft room is coming along. It looks so good. What I might do, editing Shay, might put in a couple of pictures of the progress so y'all can see if you want to. And yeah, we'll put in some, I'll put in some pictures of the hallway and the room and kind of what it's looking. It's not big. It's not a big space. So I'll try to capture in pictures what it kind of, you know, is looking like. But yeah, it's coming along. They framed it last week, and my husband thinks they're going to be done in another week. Let's see. Monday, my husband and I went to the flooring store, and I got to pick out flooring for the craft room. We decided to go with like fake wood, if you will. It's not, we didn't want to do carpet in there because my plan is to have a table, a big table in the middle of the room that's on wheels that I can kind of wheel around. Like if I want it to be, you know, closer to the windows for natural light, I can just kind of wheel it, you know, and just kind of, if I want to do a live stream, I can maybe turn it and have like one wall behind me with diamond paintings. Just, I wanted some versatility to be able to, you know, use the table as I need it. So we're going to do, so because it's going to be on wheels, we needed to go with, you know, some kind of, you know, we didn't want to do tile. So we went with, I think it's called LVP, I forget, but it's like laminated wood. Okay. So it's like fake wood. So it's not real wood floors. But they have so many choices. So I went with my husband got a picture on his phone. I didn't take a picture, but I started looking at like, you know, grays, and I didn't want to go dark. I didn't want a light brown. So I kind of went with like best way to describe it is kind of like a beige. It's got beige, gray, and whites in it. It's kind of like almost like a cedar color. It's not really farmhouse because a couple of them I liked cut too much of a farmhouse look, and that really doesn't go with the rest of our house. So I think I did a good job selecting flooring. So you won't really know until they put it all down, but that was a lot of fun. So we did that Monday. Right now they are just, they sheetrocked yesterday. So the electrician took a couple of days because we're wanting quite a few things done because, you know, this isn't just the craft room. My husband's also having, there's a media room that's connected to it. And he's having some things done there. So that's like his man cave. So we're both getting these fun rooms. And he wants a lot of electrical done in there. So the electrician took a couple of days. And then when he was finished, they started sheetrocking. And that's been going on for a couple of days now. But it's been the dust, you guys. The dust has been so bad. When they were doing the sheetrock, they were cutting a lot of wood and there was sawdust everywhere. And Jasper, we didn't know that at the time, but we think that's what it was. But we thought we were going to have to take Jasper to the vet. Y'all, he was barking like a seal. Like coughing, not actually barking, but like he sounded like a, you know, when kids get that croup cough, like really rough, deep sounding cough. Jasper was coughing like that over and over again. Almost like he had something stuck in his throat. And my husband's like, I think it's the irritation from everything in the air from all the construction. So he got an air purifier, and we've been keeping Jasper in a room with the air purifier, and it finally stopped. But this went on for like 2 days. And we said, okay, if it doesn't stop, then, you know, by Wednesday we need to take him. So he's not doing it anymore. Thank God he did it at night. I didn't sleep very good at all Monday night because Lou, okay, so y'all, Lou didn't go to school Tuesday because Monday she showed me that she had a little red bump in the inside of her nose. Y'all, all it is like a little zit, right? So I told her, I'm like, you need to, you know, and then it got a little, I hope this isn't TMI or y'all don't get grossed out. But so if you do, don't watch anymore. It's not, I'm not going to get too graphic, but we're going to talk about zits. So, but she, you know, it got a little white head on it. And I'm like, honey, we need to pop it and then it won't hurt anymore. And she's like, no, it hurts. It's too painful. I can't, I won't let you do it. And so there's different camps, and I'm curious what camp you're in. My husband thinks you should leave it alone and it'll just pop on its own. I know you're not supposed to pop zits because they can cause scarring, right? I know that. I mean, that's like, you hear that all the time growing up. Like when you have acne, you're like, don't pop them because, you know, makes it worse. But it's in the inside of her nose. And I'm like, it's not going to leave, it won't leave a scar in the inside of her nose. It's like right in the inside, like on the bottom. And so, and she's just complaining about it. And so she woke up Monday night complaining about her nose hurting. And that it was like that bad. And I was like, so I gave her some ibuprofen, had her hop in my bed. And then along with her comes Jasper. And so I had Jasper and Margot in my bed. And then I couldn't sleep anymore because the dogs were like all over me. It was too hot. So I went and slept in the guest room. My husband comes to bed. He comes and gives me Jasper in the guest room because he can't sleep with the dogs in the bed. He's sleeping on my side because Lou's on his side. I was like, so no one slept Monday. So she wakes up Tuesday morning and her lips are kind of swollen. I mean, they're big. And I was like, she's like, Mom, my lips. I'm like, I know. And I don't know, she didn't eat anything. I thought maybe it was an allergic reaction to something, but I think it's because of that little zit in her nose. I hate to say it, but I think it's that pimple. I think it's just like, it's irritated a little bit and it's not infected, but you know, maybe it makes your lips swell. I don't know. That's a first. And I was reading online, you know, what we could do to make it better. So, I got her a hot compress and I thought maybe some heat, you know, on it would help it, you know, relieve it a little bit and help maybe expel anything that's in there. But I know it's gross, y'all, but oh my gosh, she didn't go to school because of that yesterday on Tuesday. So she hung around with me. We ran errands all day because today is a big day in our house. We have a birthday today in our house, in our family. It is my husband's 50th birthday today. So, yeah, so the fact that he's been coming in a few times is fine because it's his birthday and I got to show him some attention, right? And some love. But yeah, he's 50 today. And it'll be Thursday for y'all, but it's Wednesday for me. So Wednesday's his birthday. And so that's one of the reasons why I got dressed this morning and got ready and put on makeup and did my hair, is because we're going to go to dinner tonight. But yesterday, Lou and I ran around and got him a big balloon, and I needed to get some gift bags. I already had his gifts, but I needed to wrap them. And so I got a couple gift bags and a roll of paper. I will tell you, so he's told me many times it sucks to have a birthday close to Christmas. And I was like, yeah, you know, I always try to make it special for him and never make it, you know, like never give him any Christmas paper or anything, you know, Christmas gifts. I really try to make them separate, right? Two separate things. So he doesn't feel like he's, you know, not getting his birthday. But I will tell you, I think he's right. We went to Hallmark yesterday to get the gift bags. And I said to her, I said, yeah, you know, my husband's birthday is tomorrow. It says 50th. Do you have any like 50th birthday cards or any 50th, you know, like birthday bags or any wrapping paper, anything? She goes, maybe a couple of cards, but right now it's really all Christmas. I was like, what? So she takes us over to the cards, and there's like this tiny little section of 50th birthday cards. Like we had two to choose from, one funny and one serious. So we chose the funny one. Lou thought she read it to me and she liked it. It was okay. And then we asked for, you know, gift bags and wrapping paper, birthday. She goes, oh, well, all we have right now is back in the corner in that little box because everything's Christmas right now. Y'all, that's still, I couldn't believe it. And I know Hallmark is known for like doing their Christmas ornaments and they have a lot of stuff in their store, but the poor people that, you know, for us that want to buy for people that have birthdays in December, there's not a lot of choices. And the box that we went to, it was like a cardboard box. It wasn't even like on the shelves. We had to like dig, almost like it was storage or something. It's really, really sad. And this is a Hallmark store, which are, you know, they're nice stores for gift wrapped and cards. That's where you're supposed to get like the good stuff. So I was like, that's kind of, I see what Dad means now. I told Lou, I'm like, yeah, you do kind of get, you know, for your birthday, you do kind of get, you know, you kind of get jolted a little bit. It's not very fair. So then we go to the grocery store, which is right next door. And that's where we're going to get a balloon. And I needed to get some stuff for dinner. We were going to do Taco Tuesday. So we go in there and I said, okay, let's look at balloons for Dad. They have Christmas balloons everywhere. Who buys balloons for Christmas? I have to say, I don't think I've ever bought a balloon for Christmas. Have y'all? Let me know down in the comments. Do you buy Christmas balloons? I mean, why? You know, we need birthday balloons. Oh my gosh, the selection of birthday balloons was like 5 balloons, right? 5 different balloons. Christmas balloons, they had them at every register. They had about 20 different kinds. I was like, okay. So I really did get a glimpse of what it's like to have a birthday in December. And I never really noticed it before in years past when I was shopping for my husband. But this year I definitely noticed it. I'm like, it's kind of sad. But we picked out this balloon and the balloon was $10. And Lou wanted to pick out 2 of them. And I'm like, no, honey, I'm not spending $20 on balloons. But you know, it's a big balloon. It's like a big cupcake and it says happy birthday with like a candle on top. So it's really, really cute. And got him. So yeah. And then yesterday, I made, day before his birthday, I made, he is gluten-free. So I made gluten-free blueberry muffins with this Krusties mix, which is like the best. My mother-in-law made these muffins for the Craftibly retreat. And Randy's also gluten-free. And Randy was like, these are so good. So I bought that mix and I made them. And they include a little can of blueberries, like little dried up, little shriveled up blueberries. But I used fresh blueberries and they turned out really, really good. He was working all day yesterday, so he didn't even see me make them. Because I had him out this morning in like in those little, like, you know, glass cake, you know, little platters with like the glass lid. That's typically where we'll put donuts or put something special for someone's birthday in the morning. And so he didn't even see them. I had them cooked, cooled, and then I put them in a Tupperware and hid them in the closet. So he didn't even know that he had some homemade gluten-free blueberry muffins. So when I gave them to him this morning, he was like, when did you make these? I was like, yesterday. He goes, wow, it must have been when I was working. I was like, yeah, you were gone. You were in your office all day. So even though my husband works from home, we really don't see each other a lot. He's in there with the door closed. He's on conference calls, and I'm, you know, running errands and doing my thing in the bedroom. I'm painting. So we kind of have our own space, which is good. Everybody needs their own space. But yeah, you know, I love you if I bake for you. Okay. And I obviously love my husband. So I was like, I'll make you something, but I'm not good in the kitchen. So, and I don't like cooking, but I did it for him. And Lou, yesterday, when she was home from school, I'm like, what do you want for breakfast? And, you know, I had not slept good the night before because of Jasper and her nose. And so she's like, I want pancakes. I was like, you know, can't you just have a bowl of cereal like normal kids? Like every other, no, I want pancakes. So y'all, I made pancakes. My husband wakes up, he's like, why are you making pancakes? Normally we do that like on the weekends, you know, because it's a lot more time consuming. And he goes, why are you making pancakes today? And I'm like, and I just pointed, she was facing away from me, and I kind of pointed at her from behind. And he goes, oh. I'm like, yeah, the princess has requested pancakes, so I must make them. Y'all, that girl, she's so spoiled. She's got me wrapped around her little finger, I'll tell you what. And yesterday, as we were shopping for her dad for his birthday, and then for her brothers for Christmas, she kept asking for stuff. And I'm like, okay, we're not shopping for ourselves. This is shopping for other people. And I don't know how many times I said it, but gosh, they just don't get it. They just want so many things. So, but yeah, tonight for my husband's birthday, I'm going to whisper because he's home, and I don't think I know he's not going to watch this, but hopefully y'all can hear me. We're going out to dinner tonight. Don't you take my glue dots again. We're going out to dinner. Here, I'll get closer to my phone. And his best friend, and his wife and their 2 kids are going to surprise him at dinner. He doesn't know, but they're coming too. He thinks it's just going to be, you know, us, the 5 of us, and then my mother-in-law and her husband, and then my mom and dad, right? So just family, which is 9 people, but there's going to be 13 of us. So I'm kind of being sneaky about it. I got it all scheduled with them, and we're going to go to a place called Kenny's. And he loves it there. It's a burger place. And they have other stuff other than burgers. They have like chicken sandwiches, but they have really good burgers. And they have gluten-free buns. Yay. Got the gluten-free buns. So yeah, we're going to go do that tonight. And we have to be there. So they don't take reservations. So, and it's not a real small place, but it's not huge. It's kind of medium-sized restaurant. So, but I talked to the manager when I called the other day, and I said, you know, this is how many people we're going to have. I'm like, I know you don't take reservations, but do you think that'll work? And he goes, yeah, Wednesday nights are not busy. He said, just call ahead. They do like a call ahead list the day of. And so he goes, so we're going to do that. And then I'm going to send Ryan up there about 30 minutes early to get us tables and, you know, make sure we're all set up. So I'm going to send him ahead of time. He's going to go help us out. But no, it was a good day so far. I asked my husband, I'm like, do you want to go out to lunch? Is there anything you want to do today? And he's like, no, I got to work. But, you know, we're going out to dinner tonight. So that'd be good. And then he hasn't opened up any of his gifts yet, you know, because the kids all, you know, went off to school this morning. Oh, Lou didn't want to go to school because of her nose. I'm like, honey, you can't skip school because you have a zit in your nose. That's not going to happen. You already missed school yesterday. And she's like, but my lips are swollen. I'm like, you know how many people pay to have swollen lips? Like, that's not a bad look. And she just looked at me. She's like, Mom, that's not funny. I was like, y'all, this morning was rough. It was so rough. And then, so speaking of Ryan, y'all, this weekend, so because he did that with his art teacher, you know, and didn't, you know, was out hanging out with friends. So we ended up finding out what happened. So when he, that night, sorry, I'm moving around a lot. I'm skipping around. But when he got home and we had talked to him about it and we grounded him and everything, he told us what happened is what had happened was he was going to the bathroom and he ran into some friends in the hall from broadcasting class. and they were making a video and they needed to ask him some questions, and they asked if he'd be in the video. And he said, sure. So he was filming a video with friends instead of going back to class. So it wasn't like he was like in the bathrooms, like vaping. I mean, he wasn't, or like on the parking lot. He was helping friends with the video. But I'm like, buddy, I know you were trying to help your friends out and you got, distracted, but you got to go back to class. You can't just like not go. So the other day I got an email because, right, he went and talked to the principal on Monday. So Monday afternoon, I got an email about his consequences. And y'all, this is awesome. I was so happy to hear this. He's got to go to school this Saturday from 9 to 12. He's got to do Saturday school. I was like, yes, thank you. I bet that's not going to feel good, right? I got someone else helping me out. I love the consequence. I'm all for it. I'm here for it. Give it to him. He deserves it. Serves him right. All the things. I was like, yes. I almost wanted to call and be like, thank you. But I didn't. I said thank you, but I said like, I didn't say I'm so glad. Just thank you. Thank you for letting me know what his consequences are. But I think it's awesome. I've never been so happy that my kids are in trouble, because serves him right. And he'll feel the pain on that one, because he'll want to sleep in on Saturday and he's got to sit at school for 4 hours. I asked him this morning, I'm like, what are you going to do for 4 hours on Saturday at school? What do you do? Because, he's never had to do this before. It's like, is it like summer school? I mean, do you just sit there? You know what I think of? What's that movie? Breakfast Club, right? Where they had detention. That's what it like reminds me of. Is that what it's going to be like? Is it going to be a bunch of like delinquents? I told him, I'm like, there's probably going to be some real winners in there. So I love it. And then something fun that's happening on Saturday after his not so fun, fun for us. After he's done with his detention is every year we have a family tradition of doing decorating gingerbread houses at my mom's house. She does it up, you guys. My mom has so many toppings, if that's what they're called. It's not like a sundae bar, but all the decorations, all the icing, all the little things, you name it, she has it. Every single candy, color. So cereals you can use, pretzels, breadsticks, everything you would need. So my mom does an amazing job. She transformed her kitchen, just into this gingerbread wonderland. And it's the pre-made, she gets the pre-made gingerbread houses. So we actually are not assembling the houses, we're just decorating. So each of the kids always get their own. We've got some great pictures over the years of ones that they've done. And every year they get better and better and better as the older they get. Ryan's is very meticulous. Nate's is always really, really super crazy and messy and weird, just crazy. And then Lou's is always very girly, right? Pink and, So, and then my husband and I get one to share. And that's normally how we do it. And then my mom and dad just kind of, walk around and watch all of us or help out. But the kids need help and take pictures. And my mom normally has some appetizers out. But yeah, really looking forward to that. We're going to do that at 2:00 on Saturday. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I think that's it for me. What do y'all have planned this weekend? Do y'all have any plans? I know Christmas is coming for those of you that celebrate Christmas. So do you have some shopping to do? Are you done with your shopping? Let me know down below. I also asked the question in my live stream on Sunday, if you like to wrap presents, because I don't at all. So if you live near me, can I bring my gifts over to you? I'll pay you at this point. I love it. I do not want to wrap Christmas presents. My mom told me, I talked to her yesterday and she's like, yep, I'm all done. Even with my wrapping, I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, can I bring my stuff over and can you wrap my stuff? She's like, no, I'm done. It's like, oh, I got to get somebody to wrap my gifts. I've offered it to Ryan. I told him I'd pay him, but I don't know if that's going to happen, but I do not want to wrap, you guys. It's just my back gets sore from bending over. It's the whole thing. It's just, it wears you out, wears me out. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. So I'm not looking forward to wrapping. Maybe if I just bought less presents, I wouldn't have to wrap as much. But no, let me know how if your Christmas, if you're celebrating Christmas, let me know if you've got shopping to do still. Let me know if you're done. Let me know if you like wrapping. I have all the questions. I have lots of questions. I want to know what the majority thinks and what y'all are each thinking and feeling. So let me know. And I have talked y'all's ears off ears. You do have 2 of them. Long enough. I think because I've had to pause it so many times, I don't know how long the whole video is actually going to be at this point, but I feel like it's been about an hour. I hope it hasn't been a whole lot more. I think I have everything. Yeah, we talked about everything that I had notes on. Oh, y'all, I almost forgot. I got a big sticky note here just for this reason. Yeah, so I wouldn't forget, and I almost forgot. All right, y'all. I need you in the comments with all my other questions to include the word favorite, okay? Like, the reason why I was thinking of the word favorite is, what is your favorite holiday tradition? Because like I said, we're doing gingerbread houses this weekend. That's my favorite. What's your favorite gift you're looking forward to getting this year, or giving, or favorite? I figured you could add favorite into a lot of things this time of year. Your favorite diamond painting. So just let me know. Put in the word favorite. Again, don't put this is for the giveaway, this is for the prize, this is the secret word. Just put the word favorite somewhere, kind of, discreetly in your comment somewhere. So that way the folks that are actually watching the video will, be eligible for the prize. Okay. And again, it is for a Bella Art Day Nicole gift card. Okay. So hey y'all, it's Shay again. Just wanted to go ahead and do the winner for week 1, for week 1's whip and chat for jingle drills. And again, this will be for a snowman kit that I have. Go ahead and show you guys everything real quick. I've got a diamond dot snowman diamond painting. And then there's a charm. It's like a little ornament, a little wooden ornament. And then there's this really, really cute burlap bag. And then I have a wine bottle bag, or you can really put anything in it. Okay, I've got that. And I also have one of Siobhan's Coverminders that I unboxed a few days ago. And then I'm also going to be adding some other goodies in there, okay? It'll be a surprise, but that's going to be it for now for what I'm going to show you. So you had to put the word snowman in the comments. So I went ahead and went to YouTube Random Comment Picker, and I typed in the URL, okay, to last week's video. And then I filtered duplicate users, and then I put filters based on a specific text, and I put snowman. And it looks like we had 93 unique comments, okay? So good luck to everybody. Let's go ahead and pick a winner, okay? Let's do what we always do. Finger drum roll. And boom. Hopefully you see your name. We've got P. McClenny. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She said, we're planning on a Disney trip next year. Exciting to hear about yours. I have a snowman in every room. Some rooms look more of an explosion of them. Love that. Congratulations. Go ahead and contact me, because in the description of this video will be my email. Email me and I will send out your package to you. Okay, P? All right. Y'all take care. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. So if y'all want to win that, give me the word favorite. And I'll go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I hope you got some work done. I hope I kept you company. I hope you had some fun. And that's what my goal is. So thank y'all for everything you do for me. And I love you guys. And make sure you subscribe. There's a little subscribe button down below. Click that. And then there's also a little notification bell next to that. That notification bell, you click on that, it'll notify you whenever I post up any new videos. All right. Okay, you guys, love you, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye guys.